Hey, you got Chico here. Let's do our monthly recap for this call option trading video series. Yeah, so we had a pretty good month last month and the previous month too, and we came in with quite incredible trading streak of profitability. But however, during the third week of this month, that did come to an end, and we did get broken by uh, unexpected, or I wouldn't say unexpected, but basically a rally that happened a few days, a very strong rally, and it didn't seem like there was much of a driver behind this rally other than the market seeming to be more optimistic about this whole tariff deal not being a big deal and it's coming to an end, which I don't think, other than Donald Trump's words, and which is also changing day by day, it didn't really stand on solid ground. But nevertheless, the rally did happen and it snapped our streak. However, in the month, I guess in the positive side, we did go 13 for 15 trades where we were profitable. But these two trades, and during this week, where they got hit by the rally, and what made it was a dangerous rally was because in the middle of the trade, we decided to keep on instead of stop our losses. And for that, and the reason that was decided was because it didn't seem like there was any substantial ground that this rally was standing on based on, like, what we're seeing in the news. So anyways, we let it go on, per my decision, and it set us back in the month. But we did, in the last week, we did reclaim some of it to minimize the damage. Yeah, Palantir and Carvana, those were the two stocks that put us in the red, and Palantir shot up quite a bit. They report earnings tomorrow, and maybe we'll make a play on them because the implied volatility is very high, and so we can, if they don't go up any further, we can make money on selling the call option on them going into earnings, which I plan on doing. But okay, uh, that's it for this month. We do have a loss this month, but again, we came back and we were able to reduce the amount. So let's go to the spreadsheet.
Okay, let's quickly look at the spreadsheet here. So the first week of April, yes, we were profitable with selling contracts for Shopify and Tesla four times, $685 for the week. Then the following week, we sold a nice juicy contract for Tesla, net us 430, and Carvana too for 179. Not as juicy, but still, we were able to scrape some money off this one. It did go into the money, but not far enough where we would not make money off selling the contract. So yeah, then the third week, and apologize earlier. I said we got hurt by the third week. It's not the third week. It's the upcoming fourth week. So in the third week, we did make money. It was a short week with April 18th close. So AMD 3 contracts, Tesla 1 contract. The week $301. Then the fourth week. Okay, this is where our streak kind of got snapped with the Palantir and Carvana trade. We had a rally in the stock market. It was driven by nothing really substantial, in my opinion. I mean, it seems like the market was hoping for some end and optimistic news about the tariffs, but that has not really happened yet. And so that, because of that, we didn't close up our contracts while the rally started, and we decided to hold it to the expiration on Friday. And because of that, if you do the calculations of like having to get assigned the contract and acquire the shares off the market, and then buying it and then selling it to the buyer of the contract for the strike price, we're down $2,847. So that really hurt, and that's you can see here in red. And then the last week we came to try to redeem ourselves. Well, we worked hard with four trades and a total of like 6 contracts, but at the end we were only able to manage to get $570 back in change. So that wasn't enough to undo all the damage from that 1 week with 2 trades. We're down $801 for the month. So where does that put us? Also, we were 13 for 15 profitable trades this month, so that was pretty good. But hey, it doesn't really matter how many trades you make and how successful you are all on these trades. I mean, it is important, in my point, to be like very reliable and having high success, but it could be all it takes is one trade and it puts you in the in the red zone. And in this case, it took 2 trades, and we're down $800. But in the previous months, we were profitable. So, yep, I guess this was just a bad month.
Okay, so that's it for this recap. We'll reset our account, this upcoming week back to 40K. We'll start with 40K, which is our budget, and we'll trade with that and see where we can go. We finished last month, April, last week with a good week, and so yep, we hopefully will build a new record streak for you. All right, catch you next episode. Don't forget to like if you haven't. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss a video.